what's up guys, the Low and Top 10s here with another awesome video just for you. The United States of America contains many classified bunkers, particularly in relation to continuity of government. Alright, in the event of a terrorist attack, nuclear strike, or other catastrophic occurrence, U.S. government leaders congregate in top-secret facilities, all of which are strong enough to withstand severe blast and provide survival necessities for extended periods of time. These exclusive fortified shelters are some of America's best-kept secrets and strongest lines of protection. So here are the top 10 secret United States government bunkers. So anyway, we're going to start off with number 10, the Presidential Emergency Operations Center. The Presidential Emergency Operations Center, or what people like to call the PEOC, is the bunker most often portrayed in popular culture. The infamous photograph of President George W. Bush meeting with the National Security Council following the terrorist attacks of 9/11 offers a glimpse into one of the most secure facilities in the nation. During this catastrophe, former Vice President Dick Cheney, his wife, and many other high-ranking government officials, mainly cabinet members, were promptly escorted to the isolation and security of the PEOC. It allegedly lies beneath the east wing of the White House, the center of the executive branch and home of the president. Originally constructed during World War II by President FDR, the POC is built to resist nuclear weapons and designed to house the president and other important U.S. leaders in extreme crisis. Although exact details about the PEOC are highly classified, it has been speculated that it serves as a communication hub to all other vital COG organizations. The PEOC has been depicted in blockbuster hits such as Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down, as well as Emmy Award-winning television series like House of Cards, for example. So, that's pretty good, actually. Number 9, Project Greek Island, or Green Barrier. That's all, just say it. Project Greek Island was a covert agreement between the U.S. government and the Green Barrier Resort, hence the nickname, in West Virginia in the 1950s. The Plaintel Hotel was to serve as the government continuity destination for the legislative branch. The Green Barrier's sheer size could accommodate the two auditoriums within the bunker, which held like about 470 people and 130 people. So, respectfully, despite the magnitude of the bunker, it took about 30 years to be discovered. It has been reported that many aspects of the compound were visible in the hotel to the general public, including the giant blasted doors. Now, the fact that the large majority of on-site bathrooms were male, given a male-dominated Congress, also ignited intrigue. While supposedly the owners were asked questions about the complex, even though it was not uncovered until several years later. Now, composed of sleeping quarters, a medical facility, and an advanced air filtration system, oh, and there's even a broadcast center, and lots more. Green Barrier possesses concrete doors about 3 feet thick. Interestingly, the bunker was maintained and staffed by government employees, posing as television specialists from a fictionist company. Project Greek Island was eventually exposed by a major national newspaper article and decommissioned as a result. Afterwards, some of the new employees went on to provide tours of the bunker. There remain employees of the hotel today. There are no current reports as to where Congress would meet in a modern-day event of catastrophic proportions. Probably not that place ever again. Number 8, Raven Rock Mountain Complex. Now, nestled at Raven Rock Mountain near Blue Ridge Summit, Pennsylvania, the Raven Rock Mountain Complex is a military installation dubbed a quote-unquote underground Pentagon. The mountain features an extensive telecommunications center for the U.S. Air Force, U.S. Army, and even the U.S. Navy in the event of a nuclear attack. The complex was originally formed to be a Cold War emergency shelter, and it continues to act as a relocation point for military National Command authorities. Its main occupant, however, is is the Defense Threat Reduction Agency, which uses its multiple communications and computer systems. It has been hypothesized that District 13 in the Hunger Games trilogy was modeled after the Raven Rock Mountain Complex due to its strong similarities in design and overall functions. Very interesting. I wonder if I'll go and sneak in that building one day. Probably because I'm a Hunger Games fan. No wonder. Number 7. Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Now, located in Colorado Springs, Colorado, the Cheyenne Mountain Complex is an expansive military base and even a nuclear bunker. This center was formerly the North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD, headquarters. NORAD remains headquartered in Colorado Springs even today. The complex was constructed under 2,500 feet of solid granite and contains numerous buildings secured by 25-ton blast doors. The facility was engineered with an abundance of springs, which prevent any of the given buildings from shifting more than about an inch during all potential types of disasters, even earthquakes, for example. Now, initially created to strengthen Cold War defense strategy, the bunker is equipped to withstand the most dangerous bombings, missile strikes, and nuclear attacks. It features advanced oxygen systems to prevent the infiltration of radiation. In addition to its own power plant and water supply, the Cheyenne Mountain Complex ensures a 99.999% degree of reliability for these utilities. Very interesting. I would want to live in there one day, if actually nobody lives there right now. Number 6. Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center. Now, in a close proximity to the capital, the Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center, which spans a staggering 564 acres, is located in Virginia, serves as another Mountain COG Center, or COG, what I like to call it. It is run by the Department of Homeland Security and the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, or FEMA. Now, the site remained secret until TWA, or in other words, Trans World Airlines Flight 514, crashed nearby in December of 1974. It was revealed that Mount Weather had served as a bunker for the President of the United States. At the time, it was Gerald Ford. The Washington Post later reported that the facility was used by the helicopter evacuated congressional leadership following the September 11, 2001 attacks in New York City. There is limited information regarding the bunker, as it's still in operation today. So, don't try sneaking there, folks. Number 5. Deep Underground Command Center. Now, potentially the most mysterious bunker, the Deep Underground Command Center, or DUCC, was a military installation proposed in the early 1960s, situated 900 to 1,200 meters below the Earth's surface near the Pentagon. The facility was designed to resist blast of 200 to 300 megaton weapons without losing its structural integrity. Means if the Tsar bomb was dropped on the Deep Underground Command Center, it would actually withstand it, and nothing would pretty much be damaged. Now, the DUCC was reportedly recommended to President John F. Kennedy immediately before his assassination. The proposal described a 50-person bunker with expansion capability for 300 people. The result of the proposal remains unknown, although it has been surmised that it was halted following the president's death. So, anyway. Number 4. Olney Federal Support Center. The Olney Federal Support Center possesses a certain mystique, to say the least. Now, little information is definite about the bunker. However, it is known to specialize in data networking functions. It is located just west of Laytonsville in Maryland, in Montgomery County, and reportedly contains a large field of antennae for unknown purposes. Probably trying to detect aliens or something like that. Who knows? Now, many secret excavations have supposedly taken place at the site. None have been publicly addressed or explained. The facility also has strong ties to FEMA as part of its national radio system, which links all other FEMA emergency operations base. So, it's pretty cool. Number 3. Canadian Forces Base in North Bay. Now, the Canadian Forces Base, North Bay, or what you could call CFB for Canadian Forces Base, that complex is one of a very few U.S. international bunkers. It is located in, well, obviously, North Bay, Ontario, Canada, of course, which is located just north of Toronto. The facility serves as the hub of NORAD in Canada, and is situated 60 floors beneath the ground. That's pretty deep. Now, during the Cold War, however, CFB North Bay was a precariously located between the Soviet Union and the United States, making it a hotspot for potential conflict. To combat this risk, it was designed to be able to resist an attack approximately 267 times more intense than the historically well-known bomb dropped at Hiroshima. Though further information on CFB North Bay is scarce, it is known to have a strong correlation with the founding of NORAD in the late 1950s. This site remains operational even today. Number 2, Warrenton Training Center. Now, the Warrenton Training Center is a highly classified communications facility in Virginia. It also serves under the CIA for various purposes, but it also contains a relocation bunker as part of the U.S. COG program, or COG program. The facility consists of 4 inconspicuous stations throughout the counties of Fauquier and Culpeper, and obviously Virginia. As the name implies, Warrenton Training Center is mainly a training school for several federal entities, including the CIA, the National Security Agency, the State Department, and the Department of Defense. Although little is known about the use of the bunker, the site is definitely used for emergency, NSA, DoD, and State Department practices. So, that's pretty good. Hopefully you get trained over there. It's pretty fun. Number 1, Selfridge Air Force Base Radar Station. Now, serving as a U.S. Air Force surveillance radar station, Selfridge began operations in 1959 in quite one of the most obvious places not to put it, Michigan. The site is known for having several advanced radar technologies with groundbreaking detection capabilities, the ability to coordinate multiple surface-to-air missile launches, and the Missile Master Bunker. In 1960, the Armor Air Defense Command Post was constructed to arrange surface-to-air missile launches for Project Nike, a complex system of facilities and weaponry during the Cold War. However, the AADCP, what they call it, was eventually closed. This radar station is now the location of the United States Marine Corps Reserve Unit, and the bunker was transformed into an air traffic control center, as the exact proceedings were highly classified, a common theme of U.S. bunkers, by the way. Little is known as to whether the base is operational. Alright guys, that is pretty much about it. We've wrapped up all this list. If you have any other secret U.S. government areas you want to talk about, just let me know in the comments below. Just it better not be Fort Knox or whatever the heck that building is. That stores a whole crapload of goat. Oh, and don't talk about the Coca-Cola event. Or, excuse me, vault. Anyway, that is it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and see you guys next time in another awesome video. Take care, everyone.